Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Francis Ngannou.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, the former UFC lightweight champion of the world, is unique. He's the only person in the history of the entire sport, dating all the way back to 1993, to do the unthinkable. To win every single fight in his career, to never be defeated, to win 29 fights in a row, to get to the Ultimate Fighting Championship, to get to the highest level, to win the UFC lightweight title, to defend it, to slam, slaughter all 13 opponents he faced in the UFC for 8 long years. Khabib has annihilated everybody, and he's the only person to do something as great as that. There's nobody else out there in the history of this incredibly long sport, this amazing sport, that has done what Khabib has done, reached the top of the mountain and then just left and never been beat. It kind of leads us to wonder, what is this guy capable of? What is it that he could have done that we didn't see? Pure greatness, the greatest fighter without a doubt in the history of the sport. He holds the title of greatness. That is better than any real championship you could have. If Khabib ever decided to come back, the sport is his, he could do what he wants. If he never does, he'll always be remembered as the greatest. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to reproduce what he's done. Francis the Predator Ngannou is the current UFC heavyweight champion of the world. A man that puts fear in other heavyweights. His power is unbelievable. He has the most incredible power we've ever seen in the incredible long history of the sport, as well as the UFC heavyweight division. A reach of 83 inches, this man's 6'4" inches tall, but it's the way that he delivers his shots, the way he erupts and knocks his opponents out in the first round. 35 years old, 3 years older than Khabib. Francis Ngannou, way back in the day, if you look at pictures of Francis, he doesn't look like he's going to become the UFC heavyweight champion. This man metamorphosizes, he becomes bigger. His last 5 fights in a row, he's won them all. 4 in a row by knockout, beating guys like Kane and Julio Santos by first round knockout. But to be honest, he's lost. He's lost 3 times in his career. He'll never be remembered as the greatest of all time. He could get better, keep winning, defend his title, and maybe be remembered as the greatest heavyweight of all time. But he does have losses, and he does have chinks in his armor, losing to Derek Lewis and Stipe Miocic. Although he's avenged that loss, he's still lost. When you never lost, and you're completely perfect, and people never saw what could happen, they don't know. Nobody thinks you could lose. So I'm asking, could Khabib come back and beat heavyweights? Could he beat guys like Francis Ngannou? Could Khabib come back at 185 pounds, go in there, take Francis Ngannou down, and beat him down on the floor? Or does that sound too far-fetched? Would Francis Ngannou crush a big Khabib Nurmagomedov? Khabib Nurmagomedov's the greatest of all time. It just makes you gotta wonder, what can't this guy do?